Okay, so in this video, I'm going to teach you the dotted quarter note, and then we're going to take a look at this song called Deck the Keys, which is basically just Deck the Halls. So it's Christmas in August. It's kind of ironic because this was a Halloween song and now we have a Christmas song. Anyway, the dotted quarter note. Okay, so what we're doing with the dotted quarter note is taking a quarter note and chopping it in half. Half of a quarter is an eighth, so one of these guys, and then tying them back together, and you get 1.5 beats, okay? And that ultimately looks like this. So it's quarter note with the dot, hence the name, dotted quarter, and that's 1.5 beats. So if you remember back to when we did dotted half notes, let's see if we can find one of those. Maybe not. Oh, apparently there are no dotted half notes in this book. Well, anyway, the dotted half note, I'm sure you remember, is a half note plus a dot, which was 3 beats. So that would be this plus a dot. And the way that we got that is we took this note, divided that by 2. What's half of 2? 1. Add that back on. What's 2 plus 1? 3. And that's how you get a dotted half note equaling 3. That's the same thing that we're doing with this. Take a half out, and you get a quarter, an eighth, sorry, and you add that back on, and we get 1.5 beats. So if that's a little confusing, I know it's a lot of kind of advanced math, all you have to think of this is as 1 and 2. To fill in that and, you're either going to need one of these or one of these that we learned about last time, okay? So it says we're going to try some rhythms here first. It says to tap it, but I'm going to play it on the piano. I'm just going to play a C chord and you can follow along, okay? So it's 2 4 times. We're going to count 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and this one's pretty standard counting. We've done this before. So here we go. See if you can play or tap along with me. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Now for the next one, it says we're going to tie that quarter to the eighth. So it's going to be 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So feeling that guy? Zoom in a little bit. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Now you'll notice that this guy is the exact same thing. So all we've done is taken this eighth, chopped it from his buddy, and added it on here, and it looks like this. 1 and 2 and. So we're going to count it the same way, but now we're looking at it written differently. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So if you ever forget the rhythm, it's the rhythm in the beginning of Deck the Halls. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that can give you a good way to start. Okay, so taking a look at this song, get your hands in the right spot. You have finger 5 on G here for the treble clef, and you have a C chord right here for the bass clef. Okay, now I'm going to switch the camera over so I can show you both hands at the same time while I play this guy. Bear with me here. Okay, got my C chord, got my other hand in the right position, and we're going to hold that chord for a full 4 beats while we do the right hand. And these notes are all just going down in order, G, F, E, D. So it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Do that one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? Moving on from there, we're starting on C and on E, and our notes are going up together. So you probably already recognize the rhythm by ear from knowing Deck the Halls, but it's going second, 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 third. Then we have some eighths, and they're following the same pattern, but instead of starting here, we're starting here. 1 and 2 and. Okay, so 1 and 2 and come back to your E. Okay, so that brings you up to measure 4 on the second page if you're following along in your book. So you're going to have to do a little crossover like that. Okay, so putting that together with the left hand, you have a third, a second, a third. So let's do that first 4 measures hands together. And I'm going to count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And guess what? The next part of the music is the exact same. Okay, so this next section is the exact same thing as this, what you just played. Okay, so I'm not going to go over that since it's the same thing. Moving on, this is all left hand, so I'm going to show you my hand on the piano as well as the music. So you have not moved at all. So we're going to go with our dotted quarter, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and so you're going to come down a third there. Coming back to that D. Repeat the same little sequence of notes but on the E. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we're coming up just like a scale here. So see how those notes are all in order? We're going from E all the way up to C. It's going to look like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, last part's the same as the beginning until we get to here, and that's the part I'm going to show you hands together at the end here. Okay, so this is measure 15. Hand position is back to normal. After you've moved your left hand up, you bring it back down. So we've just done this. Now instead of going to the fa la 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 part, what you do is you start on both D's, same note, same time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and repeat that starting on the E's. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then in your music at measure 17 it says the word jump. So you're going to hop both hands up to land on F, and we're going to go all the way to the top. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And I know you couldn't see my last note there, but that was a low C. So give that guy a try, and we'll go over any problem areas together next time.